Hello, I'm ArchieLuxury and welcome to the program Fuckers. Hello, fuckers. And today I'm making a video on request. This is a video I'm making for Phil A Cut, and he asked me the question. Phil's got he's got a nice watch collection, and he says to me, Daytona or Breguet? And I gotta tell you, fuckers, that's a very interesting question. We all know Archie's a huge Rolex fan, but he also loves the Daytona. And the Daytona in question, of course, is one of these steel pieces. And the Breguet, well, we're talking about a Breguet chronograph, the Breguet Type 20. Now, that's a very good question. Daytona or Breguet? And I would have to answer that question by saying, hey, are you buying new or used? Because let me tell you this. If you are buying new, the Daytona isn't that bad value, okay? The new Daytona, what are they? $12,000, $13,000. There's not much saving secondhand. However, secondhand, you will possibly get the Zenith movement, which is more collectible than the Rolex in-house movement. But they're both cool Daytonas. There is no bad Daytona. As far as the Breguet goes, the Breguet Type 20, it's a great watch. It's a flyback chronograph. It uses a OMMANEY-based movement, which is technically in-house because Breguet and OMMANEY are owned by the Swatch Group. And the movement is it was only developed for Breguet's use. So it's a fair dinkum piece. And before anyone starts criticizing OMMANEY, let's not forget many of the really valuable Patek Philippe's that come up at auction. Things like 3970s, 2499, they are using a OMMANEY based movement. Now, the Breguet is a great piece. Flyback chronograph. They're about $13,000, $14,000. It depends whether you get the Ehrenvale, which has no date, or the Transatlantic, which has the date. And it also depends whether you go for the leather strap option or you go for the bracelet option. But, you know, they're all within cooey. The reality is, Breguets don't hold their value like the Rolex. The Breguet plummets. Now, that's not to say there's anything wrong with the Breguet. Breguet's a fantastic brand. However, people are stupid. People are fucking morons. And what is the best doesn't necessarily equate what is the most expensive on the used market. Hence the reason so many fuckers wear Submariners and Omega Seamasters. People are fucking stupid. Generally speaking, people are fucking like sheep. They follow the herd. Now, fuckers, what would I buy? The Daytona or the Breguet? And it really comes down to, if someone said to me, if I had a fan who came to me and said, Archie, let's go to a watch shop, and they said, Archie, I've won the lotto. You can have a steel Daytona or a brand new Breguet. What would I pick? A brand new Breguet, Ehrenvale, or a Transatlantic? Or a new steel Daytona? Now, if you were buying new, you'd have to go for the steel Daytona. Have to go for the steel Daytona because they hold their value. you're still, this is post GFC, okay? They're not more than what you bought it for. Those days are that's an urban legend now. However, if you're using your own hard-earned cash and you want to add a sporty chronograph to your collection, and you don't want to add an Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon, you want something a little bit more prestigious, do you go Rolex or do you go Breguet Type 20? On the used market, you can pick up Breguets for $5,000 to $6,000. That's right. They're exceptionally good buying. The Breguet may need an expensive service, granted. The Daytona is possibly easier to service and you could go to an independent. Mind you, I seriously think it depends. This is the one question, Daytona or Breguet. The only way I could answer that question is saying, are you buying new or used? And that would have to determine how you went. So you've always, when you buy a piece, you've always got to look at future values. The reason I say that is because you never know. You may want to trade out of it. You never know what the future holds. And you want to buy wisely. You don't want to be a goose who pays the wrong price for things. So if someone said to me, Rolex Daytona or Breguet Type 20, I would have to respond by, are you buying new or used? And that would determine the verdict. I'm ArchieLuxury. This has been a video for Phil A. Cut. Thank you very much, Phil. Thank you so much for your generous donation. The ArchieLuxury program really depends on donations. And you, sir, are a champion. See you later, fuckers.